So this is part 2 of my birth story. So they gave me the epidural. I was feeling good at that point. I couldn't feel anything. It was amazing. Yeah, so at that point, they were just kind of like, okay, we're just gonna have you relax. We're gonna try to get you dilated. We're gonna start the Pitocin. So they went to go start the Pitocin, and that's when like his heart rate even got crazier. So it would just keep kind of going down and up, and like I said, they would like come in, and the anesthesiologist would come in. They were giving me a bunch of meds to try to like fix the issue, and nothing was really working. So they decided to hold off on the Pitocin until my midwife got there in the morning. At this point, it was the on-call midwife that was there, who I didn't love. She like only came in the room once, and she was kind of like pushing the Pitocin, and I'm really grateful actually that I said no to the Pitocin earlier on, because he clearly was in distress, and I think I would have ended up with an emergency C-section if I had let them. So my midwife got there at like 7:30. She's someone I trust a lot. I really liked my experience with her. So when she got there, she looked at everything and was like, something's going on. We're not really sure what it is. They put something inside me to like measure his heart rate. But that lasted like 45 minutes. She went back to her office, which is on the hospital campus. And she had to come back like an hour later because his heart rate was dropping so much. So she came in and basically said that he was in too much distress and they didn't know why. And because of that, we would have to do a C-section. So I was very emotional because I wasn't like, even though in the back of my mind I kind of had an idea that it could be heading there, it was still like the fact that it was being said and it was actually happening was still a bit of a shock. And so I was very emotional. I obviously wanted whatever was best for him, and that if that was to get him out, that's what I wanted. But I was still just like kind of shocked that I wasn't going to have a vaginal birth and that it was going to be a C-section. Out of all of the videos that I'd watched like to prep for labor, I had not watched any on C-section. So I think that was what was like shocking to me, was I was like, holy crap, I have no idea what's about to happen. Like I wasn't prepared mentally for it. So they got me all ready. I already had the epidural, so all they had to do, I guess, was like a spinal tap, I think is what it was. They wheeled me to the OR. My husband came in like 10 minutes later. I was still kind of emotional and a little bit panicky. And the anesthesiologist was a woman this time. She was amazing. She was like rubbing my head, like just making me feel so great about everything, which was really nice. They ended up like letting me play music on my phone, which was really nice. And so he came out like 5 minutes later. It was so fast. He weighed 8 pounds, 9 ounces. He was 22.5 inches long. And yeah, at that point he was out, he was good, he was safe. I felt